Dak Prescott addressed the media today, and the message was clear: he's ready. The Cowboys' starting quarterback is set to be a full participant in all training camp activities when the team reports to Oxnard, California, in less than 2 weeks. After missing the final 9 games of last season due to a hamstring injury, this is welcome news for Cowboys fans eager to see their leader back in action. Prescott emphasized his confidence in his health, stating that he'll undergo one more check-in with doctors, but all signs point to him being full go. That's not just encouraging, it's critical. Part of the excitement surrounding Prescott this offseason is rooted in the new addition to the Cowboys' receiving corps, George Pickens. Ever since Dallas acquired Pickens, Prescott's enthusiasm has been obvious. The quarterback spoke glowingly about the on-field chemistry already forming between the two, especially after a recent private workout session in Georgia with other Cowboys skill players. Pickens reportedly impressed Dak, not only with his athleticism and separation on routes, but also with his recall of Prescott's college days at Mississippi State, a small moment that convinced Dak this guy isn't just another receiver. He's a student of the game. Prescott described Pickens as a guy who creates separation. Even when he's technically not open, he's still making the grab. That level of trust is rare between a quarterback and a new receiver, and it speaks volumes about the potential of this connection heading into training camp. Prescott made it clear, all he has to do is get the ball in Pickens' vicinity, and the young wideout will handle the rest. That's the kind of confidence you want in July. So when the Cowboys report on July 20, don't expect any easing into action for the Dak Pickens duo. They'll hit the ground running. The expectation is for Prescott to be fully involved from day one, not just participating, but leading, as he always does. His health is no longer a concern, and with an upgraded arsenal around him, this offense has a chance to hit another gear. But talent alone doesn't win championships. ESPN's Field Yates pointed out a stat that Cowboys fans should take seriously. Over the last 11 seasons, the Cowboys have made the playoffs every single year in which they posted a positive turnover differential. And in every season where that number dipped into the negative, they missed the postseason. That's not a coincidence. It's a blueprint. It starts with Dak protecting the football. Prescott had 4 games last year with multiple interceptions in just 8 appearances. That simply can't happen if Dallas wants to be a true contender in the loaded NFC East. The good news? When healthy, Dak has proven capable of leading one of the league's most potent offenses. In fact, when he's under center for a full season, the Cowboys consistently rank among the NFL's top 5 units. The key is efficiency in critical moments. That means better red zone execution, fewer turnovers, and capitalizing on the matchup nightmares this receiving corps can create, especially with CeeDee Lamb and George Pickens on the outside. Analyst Damian Woody also weighed in, emphasizing the impact Pickens can have in the red zone, an area where the Cowboys struggled mightily last season. Pickens is a big-bodied receiver who plays even bigger. He doesn't need much space to make a contested catch, and that skill set is tailor-made for red zone efficiency. Add in the questions surrounding Dallas's current running back rotation, and it becomes even more important that the Cowboys cash in through the air. If you can't power it in, you better be able to sky for it. ESPN has Prescott's 2025 passing prop set at 3,650.5 yards, and he's gone over that total in 5 of his 9 seasons. With the offensive line still solid and weapons like Lamb, Pickens, and Jake Ferguson at tight end, betting the over doesn't feel like much of a reach. Meanwhile, there are some intriguing quarterback storylines unfolding across the league that may indirectly impact Dallas. In Atlanta, Kirk Cousins is still digesting the surprising decision by the Falcons front office to draft Michael Penix Jr. in the first round, just weeks after giving Cousins a $100 million guaranteed deal. Cousins admitted he felt misled, noting that had he known a high QB pick was coming, he might have reconsidered leaving Minnesota, a place he loved. That dynamic could get tense quickly if Penix outshines Cousins early in camp. Back in Dallas, none of that drama exists. Dak is the guy. He's healthy, motivated, and now supported by a potentially elite receiving core. If the Cowboys can stay disciplined, avoid turnovers, and let this offense operate with confidence and rhythm, there's every reason to believe they'll be right back in the playoff mix this season. And let's not forget, the Cowboys are entering a pivotal season. Brian Schottenheimer now leads the team as head coach, bringing a new voice and a new culture to a talented, but at times inconsistent, roster. The window for a championship isn't closed, but it won't stay open forever. Key players like Micah Parsons, Darren Bland, and Tyler Smith are all going to need new deals in the coming years. How this team performs now will help determine who sticks around and who doesn't. Which brings us back to Dak. His leadership is more important than ever. He's not just a quarterback, he's the tone setter for this team. If this Cowboys group is going to reach its potential, it will happen because Prescott leads them there. And with players like Pickens making an immediate impact and CeeDee Lamb continuing to evolve as one of the league's premier pass catchers, the table is set for Dak to have a career year. Cowboys fans, this is the moment to tune in and stay locked in. The team reports to camp in just days. There's excitement. There's hope. And if everything breaks right, if Dak stays healthy, if Pickens delivers, and if this defense, led by Micah Parsons, continues to dominate the 2025 Cowboys, can be more than just playoff hopefuls. They can be contenders. If you believe that too, hit the comments and let us know how many passing yards and touchdowns you think Dak will post this year. Will Pickens hit 1,000 yards? Can this offense crack the top 5 once again? Drop your predictions, we're reading them all. And don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a daily update here at Dallas Insider, your home for no-fluff Cowboys and Mavericks content all year long. Let's make this season one to remember.